Alright, in this video I want to show you how to add audio or video feedback to your student evaluations in the OMHS. So I'm going to show you by going to the Quick Eval tool, which is under Tools. This is how I evaluate student work. But this is the first way I want to show you how to add audio or video feedback, so to save your fingers from typing. So right there on the side there's a Record Audio button under the Overall Feedback comment. If you select New Recording, it's going to start capturing your audio, so you could add feedback to that student work. When you're done, you can click Stop Recording, click Add, title your audio recording. I like to use the student name and the assignment. I always like to add captions just to make it accessible. So I add the captions up here. You could change the captions, but English United States is generally what I choose. And then you can also select automatically generate captions from audio. So this is if a student is ever watching or clicking on your recording without their sound on, they could see the captions that are auto-generated. Then you select add. This way, when you do it this way, it's going to add it as an attachment, okay? So sometimes if you add it this way, a student will click on it and it'll open up a new tab and the audio will play. The other way you could do it is you could add the same attachment, but it could be a video file. So if you like to go on video, you could do it that way. The process is the same. You could click New Recording, Stop Recording. If you made a mistake, you can click Stop Recording, and if you select New Recording again, it'll just delete that first recording and add a new one. So then I could, again, I'd like to put my title, my captions, automatically generate the captions, and select add. So again, this way is going to add it as an attachment underneath. Okay, so you could then select publish if you're ready. The other way you could do it is by selecting the plus sign and selecting insert stuff. You could then add a video note, and this way it's going to go directly in the overall comment feedback box. So this is just a matter of where you want the feedback to go, whether you want it to be as an attachment or as a video note. So you could do it that way. Again, the process here is the same. You want to title it, and then this is going to be stored in your course offering file. So if you ever needed to access it again or insert it anywhere else, you could do that. So it's then going to insert this into that overall feedback box. Again, you could find this by clicking on the plus sign in the overall feedback box, and then there's an insert stuff button. You could then add that video note there. Okay, so that's the first way. The other way to add audio or video feedback is by using the rubrics tool. I love the rubrics tool. More about the rubrics tool would be for a different video. So I'm not going to show you how to create a rubric here, but if you are a user who likes to use rubrics, you can insert stuff and insert those video notes or audio notes the same way. But you could make it more specific to the criteria instead of the student. So depending on the type of feedback you want to give to your students, whether you're giving specific feedback on the student work or whether you're focusing on your student feedback for the different criterias, what you can do is once you select the text box, again, you select the insert stuff. The insert stuff is always going to be the plus, the play button, the pause button, the circle. That's like the recording, okay? So you could insert stuff. I'm showing you here how to insert a link. So if you already had a recording, you could insert it there. But when you select the insert stuff, which is the plus sign, the play button, the pause button, you could add that video note. The same way that I just showed you how to do it in the overall feedback. And then that video note is going to go directly in that rubric box. So you could then use that audio or video feedback across all student coursework. It's going to show up, and that would be feedback that's more specific to the criteria, more maybe generic, but more based on the specific criteria rather than the specific student work. So depending on what type of feedback you want to give, that is it. I hope this video helped you learn how to add audio or video feedback in the OMHS online learning system. All right, thanks so much, everyone.